Hello and welcome to Collectors Unite, episode 53? Right? Yeah, 53. And there's no intro today because I hadn't enough time to prepare a intro. But we got Christian on time today. He's still a bit under the weather. So you will notice probably he will not talk as much. This time is not a throat problem, I think it's more. Is it a throat problem or no? Sore throat?
If you listen to my voice, you'll get the picture.
Yeah.
But yes.
Okay. And we got Helen here as well. In case you don't know, most probably we are not going to see Helen in the foreseeable future because she's going into her adventure into United States, Canada, everywhere, and we will be dependent on her Wi-Fi at the hotel or wherever she will stay to see if she can stream with us. So I got here a hot potato in my hand with Helen out and with Christian throat keeps always playing games with him. I may have to handle this adventure in a difficult way. Anyway, it was a beautiful week. I think we got a lot of releases. We got some announcements. We got today these, in my opinion, a waste of resources Spider-Man, but we are going to talk about that later. I think it's a piece of shit. That I think it's like when I was a kid and I would and my parents would go to some stall and buy me some bootleg figures, and we would play with that thinking, oh yeah, this is like the real one, but no, it's not. Is what that looks like. But that's only my opinion. I think that Spider-Man is ridiculous, and I don't know what they are trying to prove with this. Other than that, in art Batman. Before yesterday, most of the distributors here in China received the news and are asking customers to pay the balance because apparently there's a very small first shipping batch coming out now, but I heard is really tiny. Maybe probably will make 2% of total orders, if much. I heard is really tiny, but they are starting to ship some Batman, but all of them. There's the sculpted, all the versions are coming, some batches. Apart from that, what do I have here more to share before we move on? J&D, do you guys saw what happened appeared from J&D just 1 hour ago?
1 hour ago?
There's
No.
I think that's a fan made, is like how to say, they agglomerate everything that they talk about Harry Potter and they put on a page. But we are later I share here and we can talk about that because it's interesting. Since J&D, at least they confirmed they are going to do Hagrid and they are going to do Malfoy.
And Alex is going to do Turn Off Display.
And Alexa, always playing games with me. And as always, I need to change the schedule. This is really my laziness of not changing this schedule because this doesn't take more than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It doesn't take more than 2. But if I change the schedule, yeah, I can answer. Okay. Helen, hello. How are you? I love each day. I love more your cases there in the back.
Oh, thank you. I'm well.
I'm
very good.
Each day they look more clean.
Yeah, I think so. I've started my...
You are selling a lot of stuff, right?
Not really. No, a couple of
That's
things.
why I say they look more clean.
Oh, no.
I'm
I
kidding.
thought you were going to make a comment about the Captain Marvel's moving out. But no, I've started my Batman shelf up the top there, which super stoked with. I got Batman and Robin in during the pop culture sale, which is cool.
Oh,
and as you
yeah.
mentioned, going away, so I'll be here this week and next week, and after that, I don't know. I'll try, but I really don't know what my internet situation's going to be like in North America. So we'll see.
And that will be for the next 3 months, 4 months, or
I'm away for about 6.5 weeks, so I will be back for Collectors Unite the first Friday in September.
if we're still here.
Now.
We never know.
Like I
Right.
tell my kids, settle down, settle down.
What more? Christian, you have something to say about your week? I don't know if you want to use your voice now or you want to save
I'd
it,
like
but if
to.
you want... Okay,
but-
so go.
As you guys see, yeah, I used a lot of my throat. Too much, I guess. But I'm good. The kids are fine. They did their musicals good. Rehearsal was
Woo!
nice. What happened?
Let me see that mug, Helen. What the hell? She got the
Sorry, the
mug.
ring light's not in a... It's like my favorite GIF ever. And I saw the coffee cup at a department store and I had to
Yeah,
buy it because I use
Helen.
that GIF all the time. So
Your white privileges is just like stacking up. It's just every single day, like on top of your holidays and with your, Homer Simpson mugs. It's like, where's my mug? I want my mug.
mate, I just had a week at home in winter with no hot water. don't start with me for white privilege, man. Seriously, it's been a rough week.
Do you want
It
to
is
trade that
winter in
mug
Australia.
for...
I had
Do you want
people
to...
asking why I was wearing hoodies. Like, it is very cold where I live at the moment, hence.
Do you
I'm
want to trade
winter
that mug
attire.
for this share?
No, but I can try to find one for you if you want.
But if you need
was
water,
Do you
only
want
$5.
do you
I
do you
have
want
some.
trade that do you want trade that mug for a facial mask?
What are you trying to
no,
say
Helen.
about my face?
No. Water is more
This
important.
f-
I'll trade
I'm not
you
saying
this
nothing
water
about your
with
face.
that mug.
Everyone needs facial mask. I also do it every night.
I've never used a facial mask in my life.
That's it.
That's
Really?
that's because in Australia you have good air. Here you need to use facial masks. Anyway, that's not important. Let's go here to the chat. See who is here. We got. Oh wait, Christian, you wanted to speak anything more?
No.
Okay.
Go on.
Lane Kramer. Hey, it's time for Breda and Crew. It's not Breda and Crew. It's Helen, Christian, and Crew. I am the crew. Okay, you can. I'm the crew. Must be feeling overwhelmed by all the figures they have to talk about. Lots of Marvel and a theory. Have fun, Breda, Christian, and Helen. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm not going even to talk about Nate Theory too much because it's. I already
wanna
went
know
this
why
week. Oh, he was like.
Miss
"You think you only
Allison
have to
doesn't
worry
get a
about
hello."
this in this speech?"
What the hell?
Because there's no Star Wars, so we didn't say anything. 600 Iron Man. We got Noble Young in the house. How are you? Tiny Art Guy, member of the channel. Afternoon, guys. Ready with a bourbon coffee and fruitcake for my favorite YouTube show. Oh, enjoy that fruitcake and your bourbon. It's amazing.
Delicious.
TX Boy 210 Morning Collectors. How are you, TX Boy? Tavi Collects also in the house. Hello all. How's everyone doing? We are great and hope you too. Josan from St. Louis. How are you, Keith? What's up, crew? Jazzy, catch you all on the replay. Gotta go to work. It's the last day of work, Friday. Enjoy your day because the weekend is coming. Tremble that's in the house. Salutations to all. Bob Dylan, the master. Happy Friday. How are you, Bob Dylan? Ash Chase, our man from Australia, the kangaroo, the kangaroo chaser. What up, plastic crackheads? We got as well Ishiwi Big Boobs in the house. Hello, how are you? YouTube ads, boo. I tried to talk with YouTube on the chat support because they have a live chat support, and I was asking them why the viewers sometimes on live streams, they say they watch advertising in the middle of live streams, and they say that for some channels YouTube uses automatic ads placing, but it's random. It's not happens every time. I don't know how to turn off that. So if anyone knows the secret, I already asked a lot of people. They also say they don't know. Helen is coming to the USA. Did you lose a bet? No, she's going for holidays. In case you don't know, Tremble Dust, Helen has 6 months paid holidays starting next week. 6 months is half year holidays. Half year.
It's true.
Let
How's
that
that
sink
even
in.
legal?
Half year. No, it's not. It's not legal. It's not legal. It's not.
is-
Cannot.
It is white privilege at its peak.
Oh, you
Like, that's
too.
what that is.
This is the no risk, no reward. When you live in Australia and you're risking your life every day, you get nice holiday benefits at work.
I'm sure
really
for
just
you to
gotta
have
go
6
follow my
months
brother
holiday, for you to have 6 months holiday, there are at least 40 people that will be suffer without holidays for a whole year.
That's not true at all.
That you don't know. You only know what's good for you is the holidays. She's going to Galaxy's Edge. Oh no.
I'm going with Miss Allison.
Helen, you go USA. Awesome. Ash Chase said his brother in Galaxy Edge. David Letch in house. What's up, party people? How are you, David? Avengers Assemble as well. Hit the like button, you all. Exactly, guys. We got Collector Joey in house. Hello, guys. Hello, Collector Joey. Primetime reviews too. Good morning, everyone. And Keith Lee saying that meme, the Homer Simpson is epic and so applicable to everything. It is. We use that meme a lot. Flavius in the house. Flavius out of Hot Collectibles. Hello everyone. How are you, Fab? You got as well Dave's Man Cave. Hey folks, hope you're all doing well. On with the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much, Dave. And we got as well Mike Faella, as always. Hey everyone, I got you, Allison. What Star Wars piece are you eyeing? Do you have you are eyeing any Star Wars piece? I don't think so. But
Allison loves the troopers. I always have to stop her from getting more.
troopers, scout, the what troopers? The clone troopers, storm
All
troopers, which
porcelain
all
trooper,
troopers,
ketchup, mustard, you name it.
okay. Okay, at least you know some ketchup, mustard, and is the Mandalorian troopers. Okay. The movie canon in the house. Hi, Ellen, brother Christian. How are you? We got as well Benjamin. Hola. How are you? And Too Cold Kangaroo. And we got Anthony Stanfield. Hello from a fellow Aussie, ex-Adelaidean. From
Oh,
Adelaide.
cool. Hello.
You got a lot of Aussies here. We got Ash Chase,
amazing.
Anthony, Helen. Helen is not Aussie, so she cannot say I am Aussie now. Hey, I was curious. Has Helen or the rest of the panel ever bought from Shugo Toys in Australia?
I have not. I know other collectors here who have. They are actually a real physical store here in Australia. So they started as online only, but now they have a shop in Sydney. I've only heard good things. There's no particular, the particular reason why I haven't bought from them is because a lot of the things they have that I would like don't ever appear to be in stock. So in Australia, they're quite good for things like spare bodies or kit bash parts. And unfortunately, they don't always have a regular flow of stock for some of that stuff. But I know other people have said really good things about them. So if you're looking to buy from there, I wouldn't have a hesitation for that.
I heard about them a lot in the group. Some people talk because I still think at this moment they are the only store that sell those Apex time cases. I think they are the distributor in Australia.
Yeah. They are.
Yeah,
they sell. They were also one of the few sort of online stores in Australia that were selling like in-art figures and have third-party figures because they're not the kind of things, you're not buying third-party figures from pop culture. So yeah, they do have a lot of things you can't get from other places, particularly if you're wanting to buy from a shop and not just from a Facebook group.
Blue Tattoo in the house. Hello, everyone. PT Works saying Sugo is reliable. Bought 3 statues from them. Tremble Death saying, I have Sugo toys and I'm in New York. They kind of take long in my experience, but they are good overall. So, yeah, you see here that I will say when it comes to CS, pop culture is better in my experience. Yeah, pop culture seems more popular. Maybe because they but Sugo toys, I heard of them for a long time. Guess I gotta turn my volume down on my phone. A coworker gave me a weird look as he walked by just as Helen was mentioning spare bodies.
Sorry.
Nice. Mark P in the house. How are you, Mark? So we got our mighty Thor. I was generally thinking that Helen was getting these. And when I saw the release photos, I was like, oh, let me share these with Ellen because she will be excited to see these. And then she said, no, I'm not getting any of these.
Really?
So, okay. I
A
think
few
this is
people
a
thought
figure
I was
that
getting
I think
this.
you should have this figure, really.
Look, the only thing I really want from this line is Valkyrie at this stage because I want to put her in my A-Force. I don't really want a Love and Thunder movie line. It's not for me. But I have to say, I am really impressed with a lot of elements to do with this figure. I like the sculpt. I think it looks good. And what I thought was really cool is that both the helmeted and the unhelmeted sculpts have rolling eyeballs. So both sculpts have that ability. There's a swap out helmet that you can use. So there's the full helmet and then there's a helmet with a little piece that's sort of broken away. I think some of these effects you can use with Milner to kind of have it looking like it's broken up into pieces. Looks really awesome. Like I like it. I think the one thing I can imagine some people nitpicking at, it doesn't particularly bother me, is maybe a little bit with the sort of hairline. I can see what they've tried to do to show sort of the way the hair's parted and that little bit of hairline underneath. These are not things I particularly get upset about, but I think it looks really good. I just think it's a bit unfortunate that this is a movie that I don't think is a great one for the MCU, but I think it's nice to see how much effort Hot Toys put into this one, because to have 2 head sculpts with rolling eyes, I think, is really great, because a lot of the times you might get one does, one doesn't. So I thought it was cool. And even the helmet, the way that comes together is really cool. You unclip the 2 side pieces and then pop off the helmet. So I think the way they've done it, hopefully that means people are less likely to damage the sculpt. But I think it's a cool outfit. I think it's an interesting figure. I don't really know how popular it's going to be. But it's there if you want to complete the line, everyone.
But for all the study you did on this figure, because it seems you know a lot of all these parts of all the parts, and you are not getting it, I think you should get it. Honestly, I think it's a figure you will regret not getting. If you got Shuri, you got this one, you got Captain Marvel, you got what's her name, that the one that you are waiting for so long from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, Mantis. Yeah.
Mantis.
But Mantis is going with the A-Force. I don't have anything to put her with. That's my thing. What am I gonna... Oh, hi, Shuri. This is my thing. I'm like, I don't want to just buy standalone figures, because I feel like when I do that, they're the ones I end up having to sell. And I feel like selling figures on the secondary market now to get a reasonable price takes far too long. So in my mind, I'd rather... wait, because we're probably the one upside of the delays in Australia is that it gives you that little bit of extra time to consider if you don't want to get a figure.
You could do a shelf that you would call the woman-powered Avengers, that you would have all the female characters in one shelf, and I think they would look amazing.
Well, I was going to do
because
a
there are a
Shira
lot.
shelf,
Black
and
Widow,
then
Black
told me
Widow,
to shut up, and no one cares.
Mighty Thor, Shuri.
Yeah, I want Shuri,
Yelena.
but I'm now thinking I want her with Killmonger and the Black Panther, though, because I think the 3 of them would look awesome together. So I feel like I'm more inclined to want to do that. But I don't know. I don't think this is a figure that's going to really sell out particularly quickly. So I don't
No,
feel
no,
that
no, no.
urgency.
Not at
Whereas
all.
with something like Mantis, I feel like because she's in Guardians, a lot of people have wanted that figure. That's one where I go, oh, you better pre-order that because I can see that one being one that doesn't hang around for very long.
Trimble Dust is saying the Mighty Thor would fit ridiculously in a A-Force display. MCU
No, because I'm
version at
going
least.
for the scene in the Endgame movie. That's why Black Widow's
cannot,
not there.
I cannot talk much about that because I'm not very well versed on MCU. So, Bob Dylan saying he's going to root both heads artisan. And then it will look way better for sure. This figure is one of those that will benefit a lot from a proper routing, especially because the air there always looks very plastic anytime they do this kind of long air. You are talking about the scene, the endgame scene, right, Helen?
Yeah.
But at the endgame scene, do you have Mighty Thor there?
No, that's what I'm saying. So that's why, because like Tremble Dust was saying, Mighty Thor would fit in with an A-Force display, but I'm going for that specific scene in Endgame. So the last two,
you have Valkyrie
I need.
there.
I've got the Thunder Toys Valkyrie at the moment, but I'm thinking of swapping it out for the Hot Toys one.
You
and then I need Mantis.
You cannot use the third. You cannot use a third-party Valkyrie on that for that. That's not.
No, I'm gonna swap it out.
Not acceptable. Not acceptable at all.
But the Thor one will go there, and then I'm just keep hoping someone will make me an Okoye, please and thank you. I still hold out hope.
Oh, yeah, they look cool together. Yeah, but having the rolling eyes in both sculpts is cool. It's a good idea. The outfit looks fine, and the helmet, I like the helmet, the design.
And I think the thing this outfit benefits from is the way it sort of comes over the shoulder. So unlike that Valkyrie figure and some of the Scarlet Witch figures, you're not seeing that seam there. So I do kind of like that the outfit hides any sort of visible joint on the shoulder, so you just get a nice seamless arm.
I really don't like this Thor suit. Gives me really those Japanese characters, the anime or what. Valkyrie looks beautiful, I think. At least here in this photo. But did you got the Pegasus too, the horse?
No, I didn't, because that would have been like as wide as my display cabinet, so I didn't end up picking that up. I just got the Thunder Toys Valkyrie on its own.
But it would have looked so good.
Blue Tattoo, I know. I always see your comments on Hot Toys posts but I don't know. I don't know if I hope they do it, but I don't know at this moment. Very hard to predict. Besides that release, we also got announcement of this the Mark 6 2.0 with the gantry. I don't know what because this is a younger sculpt, but I don't know. I really don't like this head sculpt. I don't know why it looks very strange. Or
yeah,
it's just me. I don't like this sculpt. I really don't like.
It looks a bit cartoony.
It looks very Mexican.
Oh. Goodness.
Well,
he can come on LWO tomorrow.
It feels more Cuban or...
Yeah, a bit Cuban mixed with the Mexican. A Cubexican.
Something like that, somewhere in the middle.
A Cubexican.
Yeah, the father was Cuban, the mother was Mexican, I guess.
Goodness.
But this suit like this looks beautiful. But I don't know. Do Iron Man collectors really need all these gantries? So many.
It's a lot of space, isn't it?
A lot of space. You need a lot of space for this. This takes a lot of space. But all lighten up, this looks beautiful. Beautiful,
It is
beautiful.
cool. It's just a lot of real estate, I guess. It's like
Yeah, it's the real estate that take.
it's not a DTOF friendly base or diorama. You can't do that. You need to dedicate a whole module case for this if you're gonna like put it inside a case. So like, oof, I don't know how many people would dedicate that deep, but we'll see, I guess.
But this is
No,
the
but
thing
he's
that
a-
gets me though, right? Because this is promoted as a suit up
2.0.
gantry version, right? So for the head sculpt to look a bit iffy feels a little bit counterintuitive to the suit up aspect. Because I would have thought the earlier photo you showed where it showed the head sculpt, that's how I'd want to be displaying my Iron Man if it was a suit up version of the figure. But I don't know if this is just a case of blogger photo strike again. That's what it really looks like. But to be a suit up version and have a, oh God, that doesn't help. Have a, yeah, man. He looks like, he reminds me of the guy on Ant-Man that drives the van that plays like La Cucaracha or whatever it is. That's not right. They've done so many good Tony. I know they've done some bad Tony Stark head sculpts, but they've done so many good ones. At this stage, I don't know. This one looks a bit suspect to me. But as I said, I would have thought you'd want that flexibility with the suit up figure. And yeah, goodness.
But the suit is beautiful. This looks beautiful. This Mark 6 2.0, there's only the version with the gantry, right? There's no single version. Only they are not announcing a single version only.
I thought they sold the gantry alone, but I don't know if they sold the Iron Man suit alone. Because I remember seeing a gantry like aside for another like set.
But that is for other one.
Yeah, I'm sure the suit was available like separately.
No, wait a moment. This was announced today, yesterday. This is not the release. Christian, you are confused. You are getting a bit confused here.
Wait, this is not a release.
This is the announcement. No, this is
I
announcement.
thought it was a release.
Or is it? Let me check again.
Because they were blogger photos, right? I'm positive it was a release.
Bro. No, this is a release, as far as I know. Because I was gonna
No,
ask, like,
it's not a release.
it's not a release. It's an
You
announcement.
sure?
No. Or maybe it's. I don't know. It's so many Iron Men. How can I keep up with this? This was released. Okay, sorry, kid. Jesus, I need to cut this part of the stream. Yeah, this is the right picture. This is the pictures that Hot Toys showed yesterday. That's why I was getting confused with this. These is a post they did yesterday. Because I was seeing these photos and I thought this was an announcement, but no, because you have the blogger guy's names here in the town, so it's. Okay, no, it's a release. Okay, here is the gantry alone.
Yeah. I feel like I saw the prototype with the sculpt and it was pretty good. Not like this. I don't know what happened. Because I swear I saw the prototype and the sculpt was dead on.
BMW lever. I'm not an Iron Man collector, so I have this problem that sometimes for things that I particularly have no big interest, I just cut them. So, but I still have 2 Iron Mans, but they are not even displayed. I have it pre-ordered, just not the gantry, because it was waitlisted. I still have to pick it up. Okay. The Tony portrait looks wider. No, not only wider. Looks Mexican.
Cuban.
And Cuban and Mexican. Looks everything, but not Robert Downey Jr.
No.
Jr.
Junior.
Which 2 Iron Man do I have? I have the the Mark 46. Is a 46 or 47? because one I have is
Someone tell me
the
the difference.
one of those I have is the what they call that is the art
Comic
wait.
concept.
Comic concept. I think that's the Mark 47, and I have the other one that is from the Spider-Man movie, the Homecoming, the one that has the silver colors. Is Mark 46. I don't know that. Sorry, guys. What's wrong with Mexican? Nothing. I love Mexicans. Nothing wrong with Mexicans. If anyone is Mexican here, I love you. Good morning, collectors. How are you, BMW lover? I'll take Roberto. Okay, Roberto.
Yes.
Proto looks Cuban too, and that some expression. Are they using an Iron Man 2 movie-esque at sculpt? I can understand the sculpt looking weird as it's slowly dying. I don't know, but anyway, let's be honest here. Oh, but this looks really bad. Let's be honest here. Most people also use the Iron Mans with a helmet. They are not using the sculpts. Most people, I mean.
Sure.
Kitty Pryde is the best. Kitty Pryde is the best X-Men. It's a cool username. Welcome. To be honest, his face does look wider, like he had extra burritos. Exactly, too many burritos and tamales. He eat too much of that, and pozole, or what's the name of that thing?
Come on, guys, it's Disney. Anyone can be, Tony Stark, even a Cuban or a Mexican.
Exactly. Maybe that's the reason. Blue Tattoo said he likes the sculpt despite the weird look. Mike saying, I understand the criticism of his head sculpt, but it's not Tony Stark level. No, not Tony Stark level. Not this one is at least acceptable. We are here already going way too far on this joke. Look at this, beautiful. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? Roberto.
I see more
Yo
Indian
soy
now.
Iron Man.
I see more Indian.
No, because you also need to go back to when the actor played this movie. He was well different than it is in the end game.
Sure.
So we also need to pay attention to that. Our memory always goes to the latest movie. You need to go back and remember. The facial sculpt feels like a strange expression they normally do for him. Maybe they try for a different expression. Nothing wrong with it. Oh my god, Hono is letting us know Pedro Pascal has been cast as new Iron Man and Mr. Fantastic. Jesus, don't tell me that. I cannot see Pedro Pascal in more stuff. For me, he was the Mandalorian, then he was the Joel from The Last of Us, and now he's Fantastic Four. Jesus, that guy is everywhere.
For me, Joel was too much for me enough, but like Mr. Fantastic, no, sorry, I can't, no more.
Yeah.
I can't.
Damn, João speaks Spanish better than half of the LWO panelists. Oh, you can bet, because I can speak Spanish. Leave Tony alone. He saved the whole world completely. Leave peace for Tony. We are completely going to leave him here. We are going to leave him for we are going to a much better world now. I give 2 minutes to this figure. That's the all this figure will deserve from me. Avatar, we got the second figure release. What can I say about this? They are exquisite figures, but I don't know. I'll let you guys speak.
That's an exotic figure. Looks pretty good. Something different. Not Disney, not Star Wars, not Iron Man, not Batman. So
I just have to say that I fell asleep in this movie. I sleep so much in this movie. Jesus Christ. In the cinema, with I was with me, my wife, and my kids. My wife was like, "You slept the whole movie," and I said, "I know. I just could not. I just could not. It was too much blue for me. I fell
I
asleep."
think I gave like 3 tries just to watch this movie awake. It's like I loved the first movie. The second was like no. But Helen,
Gotcha, wow. I think I've fallen asleep at the cinema maybe twice in my life, and I feel like you fall asleep every time you go.
My friend, I fall asleep in the cinema the first time I tried to see this Batman, the new one,
Oh, goodness.
but really fell asleep. And I was alone in the cinema because I went in a weekday afternoon, IMAX alone. One of the best sleeps of my life, no doubt. To see the Batman, this last Batman took me 3 times. I only in the third time at home I was able to see the whole thing. The movie is amazing. The first, second act, amazing. The third act, the movie no, I cannot. That third act should be easy in the top 5 of the worst written parts of movies in the whole history of cinema.
so I'm guessing you will love the upcoming series from who's making it? Is it HBO? I forgot.
Colin, the McFarlane Penguin.
Yeah, the Penguin.
Yeah, that I will love. I'm sure. I think I will love because Penguin was a
Best sleep
character.
of your
Is
life.
one of no. Penguin is the character that is one of the characters that I love the most from DC. Is Penguin, and I still remember that there was a series. I don't know if Helen ever saw. If you never saw the series, you should watch the Gotham.
Oh, I loved Gotham. I
and-
loved Robin Lord Taylor, who played Penguin. I met him at a convention. He's awesome.
Exactly. That's
got
what
a,
I was going to say.
I've got
I
like
think
a
he did
art print of him right there that I'm looking at right
did
now. That's
He
signed.
did an amazing work as Penguin. He did amazing work. The way he walked, the way he was, the way he walked. I think he did an amazing work.
Yeah.
I really like that series. That series got a lot of backlash because of the Bruce Wayne, that he was like a kid, very young, and was too spoiled and everything. But I still think it was cool. I just didn't like in the end the thing with the Jerem, with being Joker, not being Joker, and with that thing then lost me. But I liked the structure they were doing with each episode, a different villain. I really liked the structure they were going with. And Selina Kyle was also well played by that girl. She also did a cool job.
I also liked
And
the
Alfred
guy that
too.
played the Riddler. Oh, and
Riddler.
Yeah, because I went to a convention in America and I got to meet Robin Lord Taylor that played Penguin. He was lovely. And then I got a photo with the actors that played Alfred and Bruce, because I went, when else am I going to get a photo with Bruce Wayne and Alfred? So I was like, I have to
Alfred
do
did
this.
amazing work.
Yeah,
too.
that Alfred was badass. He was awesome.
Badass.
I loved him as
Completely.
well.
Let me see here. What happened to Christian voice? Is a sore throat, bro.
Now I gotta please the teachers too. So yeah, busy me.
Marca Tech, El Profesoro, you are probably the only, along with Jose, who speaks Spanish better than João. I'm Spanish, so I can say it. Mark, we can do on LWO tonight, we can do a speaking contest. Because I try to speak. Okay, I don't speak Spanish. Eu não hablo español. Eu hablo portuñol. So the accent is not perfect. But I don't speak the Mexican Spanish. I try to speak the Castellano. More close to that. Mario hasn't seen Avatar like Bad Boys 2. Mario hasn't seen anything in years. The last movie he saw was what? Was the last movie Mario saw, I think, was Casablanca or something like that.
It's a classic.
The Born Man was really bad. Beautiful shot though. Dead's Game is a great Korean show. JB, exactly. I said this last week and you came here to confirm Dead's Game is a great Korean show. It is a beautiful show, and I'm considering watching it a second time because
Really?
so good that yeah, it's really because it's not I would not call that a drama because it's more an action thriller kind of get you really excited for what's going to happen with the guy. So I think it's I think it's indeed a good show. I'm not
When are
seeing
you
any
watching
drama
Loki?
now. No, I'm not going. Loki is I'm leaving Loki for that moment in my life that I'm in the hospital bed, that I have not, that is my last moment that I really ran out of chances, and I know that I know nothing more. Okay, let's see Loki.
Oh.
That's when I'm going to watch Loki.
And then Hawkeye?
Once, I don't know if I finish Loki. I think by the middle of that season, I'm already done. I'm already I'm already dead. I will not know. I have so many things to see, Helen. The Boys. I saw today the new episode. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! No, I cannot. I can't.
Don't say a word.
My
Don't say a word.
brain cannot process so many stuff that happens in that show. But don't watch The Boys, Helen. Is a I tell you, don't watch. You it's too gore for you.
How about the hot tea?
Penguin series looks good. I'm expecting for that.
I guess.
I like these movies, but wouldn't want to collect anything from the movies. The Avatar figures don't look too appealing. Yeah, that's a problem. You can like the movie. Not every movies you like, you need to collect stuff from. A friend of mine had a role in Gotham. Oh, really? I couldn't watch after season 1. Gotham was 5 seasons, is it? I think it was 5 seasons.
I think about that.
Yeah.
4 or 5.
My issue with the show wasn't there was not a Batman. I wanted them more to focus on Jim Gordon and his rise. Yeah, Jim Gordon, because the actor was doing an amazing role, but then they kinda put him like as a background character. What happened there? Are you eating stuff in the microwave?
No, it's my fan.
I thought you were doing sandwich or something like that. The Penguin does look good. I'm looking forward to that show. Amazing. Castellano is goated. I feel attacked, says Mario. Jeez, João Loki isn't that bad. It's not. The first season, I actually like the first season. And but now I have so many things I still need to catch up, because now you guys put me here. You guys insert into my mind the chip that says that I need to watch House of the Dragons, and I want to give a chance to House of the Dragons, because if it's really Game of Thrones level, because I love Game of Thrones, if it's really Game of Thrones level, I need to check that. That's why I didn't watch until now, because I thought it was not at that level.
So have
Same
you
thing
not
as
seen
with
any of House of the Dragon?
I think I saw the first episode or something like that, but then I think it stay there. I think I watched the first episode, but I may give a chance to that if it's really Game of Thrones level. I love Game of Thrones. I watch, I think, twice the Game of Thrones, twice or 3 times.
Yeah, it has the potential to be better than Game of Thrones. But you do you.
No, I'm going to watch, that's for sure. Watched The Quiet Place Day 1 in the cinema last night with the wife, and we both loved it. She jumped a lot. Wait, A Quiet Place Day 1. Which movie is this? Because I
think it's the
was that John
prequel?
Krasinski? Was he involved in
A
that? His wife was
Quiet
in it?
Place.
He directs it?
Yeah,
Am
it's
I
the
thinking of the
prequel
right-
movie to the original.
He's with John Krasinski, exactly.
Yeah.
But the part 1 is from 2018. It's not a new movie.
Yeah, so
The
this
part-
Quiet
the
Place
part
Day
two-
1 is a prequel.
Okay, so
It's a
I need to
prequel.
check that movie. I haven't watched
Yeah.
that. Loki is a Death Bad Watch. No, I'm just kidding. Death Bad Watch would be something like for me. Let me think. A series that I really didn't like. What If? I don't like.
Oh
What
yeah,
If.
don't be watching What If.
The Boys is overrated. Go watch House of the
Thank
Dragon. It's
you,
completely
Mario, thank
different.
you.
They are completely different. Completely different. You cannot compare The Boys with. They are completely different. The Boys so over the top. I love it. Exactly, Anthony. Loki Collector Calvin. How are you? Good morning, guys. How are you, Calvin? Good morning to you, bro. Loki is the best Marvel show. I really like the first season, you know. Somehow the Econ in the house. How are you, Econ? Let me see. 14 Wellington as well here. Let me say hello here to some people that sometimes I read the comments and I don't check. Somehow the boys keep stopping the what the fuck moments each week. However, I would appreciate less men junk being shown or exploded. Exactly. They go completely crazy with that show. This last episode, the sheeps, Jesus Christ, and the chickens. Oh my god. Quiet Place is amazing, at least the first one. I'm going to watch these. I never heard about this. You are doing yourself a real disservice, says Calvin. House of the Dragon is a must-watch. Also saw Quiet Place was damn good as well. Good. So I'm going to say that. Justin, for my friend played Cupcake in Gotham. Can't remember what season was that. Do you remember Cupcake, Helen?
I do not. I wish I did.
Cupcake. Gotham. Terrence Cupcake Shaw is a former associate of Malone and the former leader of the Mutants. Okay, I need to check that. A Quiet Place Day 1 is a prequel in theaters now, correct? No, but I was searching here on Google. A Quiet Place appears me as a movie from 2018. Isn't this one? Or what I'm doing wrong here?
I think you need to add the day one after.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So it's my fault. A Quiet Place Day 1. So, but they are not related with the other ones? With the ones with this one?
I thought Christian said it was a prequel.
No, but there is other one. A Quiet Place 2 from 2020. Part 2.
Yeah, but that's what Christian's saying. This is set like it's a prequel. Like, you know how Star Wars started in the middle and then they went back to the start.
So, okay.
And then they jumped forward. That's what they're doing.
So back to that. Okay, understood. So back to that, my question is, for a person that haven't watched any, which one should I see first? I see now the prequel, the new one, or I go back to see the one before?
Well, I would...
That's my question.
My preference would always be to watch them in release order, because that's how they want you to watch them, right?
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I would do.
Okay, so I need to go to the 2018 one. Okay. Thanks for clarifying that to me. So we got here release the Hono Wolverine, the poor cousin. What did I say last? I said this last week that this Wolverine, when Hot Toys announced that new one from the movie, because okay, this is a comic, the other one is from a live action movie, but this one maybe would suffer. And I want this one because I like this one. And to be fair, this one was. I'm not going to lie and going here around. When I saw the price of this one, this was a figure that I thought, even if it comes not the best, for the price that it is, the price here it's really cheap. It's cheap. So I saw reviews, photos. I don't like much the claws. I think they are way too long. But I like this thing in the base. The base with the thing, the comic book, then I think looks beautiful. And I think it's a well done figure after all. But I don't know, because I was with some kind of expectations for this HONŌ line, and later we'll talk about it. But That announcement of that Spider-Man today didn't sit well with me. I'm not liking that much. I don't know. But what do you think about this, Helen, this Wolverine? I thought did you pre-order this one, or did you have any ideas to get this one?
No, I didn't, but I was keen to see how it came out. Like, I think we all were. This is the first HONŌ release, and the videos footage I saw of the figure, I thought it looked really cool. I actually quite liked the effect pieces that they give you to put on the claws. I think that kind of adds to that comic look, and I think there probably is a big group of collectors that probably want those more comic inspired figures as well. So I thought it looked really good. I guess my question is always, you know, silicone arms, are they going to be problematic? I don't know. But I also love that the space band, as you said, and they actually give you a cutout. So if you don't have your own comic to put in the stand, within the packaging there's a print that you can cut out and insert as a background, which I think is really cool. I love that it just makes the display look so complete where you've got that backdrop. So I think it's cool. I think I can't remember if they announced or teased Magneto, but I could see a lot of people
They
wanting
announced
a comic.
Magneto was
They did
Magneto
announce
was
it?
was
Okay.
announced. Yeah.
I could see a lot of people wanting a comic X-Men line, and you know, they're labeling this entry level. What does that mean? We don't know. You know, is this intended to be a gateway drug or just you know, less complex releases? But I think for the price, you're getting a figure that looks really good, and some of these poses I've seen they look really fantastic. So I think it's a nice first release. But then, you know, that said, that Spider-Man did raise some questions today, but it's going to be interesting to see what the quality is going forward, what character they do going forward, because I think there's a lot of those kind of comic or animated series out there that have been underrepresented in figure form. But the HONŌ doesn't seem to have a consistent schedule of announcements as far as what are they going to do. So we've had Wolverine's been announced, Magneto's been announced. Did they announce that Thor, or was it just teased? Do you remember?
No. The Thor was not announced yet. Only
Okay.
Magneto.
So then we've got Spider-Man. So what is that, like 3 figures total? It's not a lot under the HONŌ banner.
Which one?
I was saying, like, there's not a lot of figures they've announced under this banner of HONO Studios.
No.
It's kind of a bit
Only
hard to know how much they're going to do.
Until now, 3. Until now, only 3.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. And those announcements have been quite spaced out. So I guess this is the thing we're waiting to see, is like, how much is Hot Toys going to put into this? Because between announcement and release, this was a pretty quick time frame for Hot Toys.
Very quick.
But it's not like they've gone, right, every month we're announcing a HONO figure. Like, we had 2 announcements, nothing for ages, and then this. So it's kind of hard to know what direction they're going with how much volume they're going to do with these HONO figures.
No, but this Wolverine still looks very, very good for the price. And then today they announced these. And I know that many people are excited about this, but I don't know. For me, I think they went a step back on this for me. I understand, and I completely understand that for people that want to pose the hell out of a figure, this will be amazing because of the material they are using on the suit, the bendable strings, and everything. But I don't know, it gives me the feeling of a very cheap figure. I don't know why it looks. I mean, here looks okay, but I don't know. It's only me that this looks like I don't know.
No, it's it almost looks like someone in cosplay, doesn't it? And there was one photo you showed where you see the back of the head and the way it connects to the neck, that doesn't look great at all. That is a bit of a concern.
Here.
Yeah. That's
when
a
you
bit
see
of a
this
worry.
here, this doesn't look good at all. And this is more expensive than Wolverine. I don't know why.
Oh, really?
Because this is only a black suit with some printing there, and with these webs and with nothing more. Why is this more expensive than Wolverine? Wolverine even have different face plates, mouth plates. I mean, I don't know if this really justifies to. But let me see what the guys here in the chat are going to say. We got Thalia here. Hello Thalia, how are you? Let me see. Blur Dead Life. Morning everyone. The HONŌ prices seems like the Hot Toys prices from 10 to 12 years ago. Whoa, yeah. HONŌ Thor has also been teased. Exactly, was teased already. HS003 will be Thor, says Bob Dylan. I think we all know what we are paying for, so quality wise we have to temper expectations. Agreed, João, but this is a cheap figure, overpriced entry level. We can expect Hot Toys quality, but it's cool that this being done. But let me see one thing. Sideshow. I need to put myself on your side of things and check what is the price they are asking for this Spider-Man on Sideshow. Oh no. Here it is, Spider-Man symbiote suit, and is 175. 175, okay. And the Wolverine was 160. This is $15 more than Wolverine. This is 175. Tremble Death saying the ones we haven't seen figures for yet in a while is Colossus, Nightcrawler, and Jean Grey. Ash Chase saying the Nobi ripped this figure apart. Did he? He live stream talk about this? Oh, I think maybe he's really not happy. It kind of reminds me of an overpriced, updated Mego figure. Afternoon, evening, hi Ian, how are you? The sticker on this looks very worrying. Will it peel off? We don't know. Let me actually... This is a sticker on it. Oh, it is. Oh, you basically can see here, like...
Oh goodness.
It's going out from the suit. Kind of strange.
Yeah, that's a worry.
It's kind of strange.
How much is HONŌ usually?
The Wolverine was 160. This one is 175.
No, hell no. Sorry, no. Fuck that, no.
Hey, Jesus, take it easy, boy. You think it's so overpriced?
That is horrendous. You really want to charge people 170 for this crap? No. God, no. Helen, are you gonna buy this?
No, I wouldn't buy this. And this is the thing,
no.
right? Because Hot Toys has made so many Spider-Man figures. And yes, some people will critique the suit's wrinkle. Is their posability always there? But as they've evolved, I think we've kind of seen Hot Toys has gotten a bit better with some of the materials that they've chosen. Some of these figures will kind of heal over time. And I just think for a character that's been done so much at a premium level, there's a part of me that questions, did we really need it at a HONŌ level? Because you've had movie Spider-Man figures, video game Spider-Man figures, so many different versions. I guess my prediction for HONŌ was maybe it would have been some of those characters we haven't seen before. As we've said, an expansion of the X-Men line. We even talked about, when that first HONŌ announcement came out, could they do Batman the Animated Series? Could they do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? There's so many characters that don't have an actor's license that would be really great source material for HONŌ to use. I don't know that we needed another Spider-Man figure, personally.
Yeah. Would need to be at least half that price for me to even think about getting it, says Tiny Art Guy. And James, how are you? I just got a symbiote suit Spider-Man from the video game. I'm not sure about this one. Maybe they will update it. Let's see. Ash saying that the game one looks better. Anthony saying I'm a Spider-Man collector, but there's no way I would pay 175 for this. You see. Toy Quest Miguel in the house. How are you, Miguel? How are you? Yeah, it's a bit... Yeah.
Like this figure is what it's like. Enough is enough. Like 175 for this. Like Hot Toys. I know this is Hot Toys. I mean it's HONŌ. You guys, you guys need to wake the fuck up. This is not okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I wouldn't even pay like $50 for this. This is okay. Maybe $50. Maybe. But higher than that, no. Wake up. This is not okay. People are not made of money. I know this is a luxury kind of hobby, but still, this no. I refuse to. No. I won't even say another word. No.
Exactly, YGP 135 in Hong Kong is cheap. Exactly. If Hong Kong price is cheap, but 135 is okay. I've waited for 1/6 Symbiote figures for years, and Hot Toys have now given us 3 within a couple years. I will be picking up all 3, to each their own. Exactly. If you are into these Symbiote figures, this makes all sense, for sure. Now let's talk a bit here about this the J&D Studios Harry Potter. Okay, this is not official. This photo we are seeing here from them, but this the fans, J&D fans, they basically recap everything that J&D is going to offer for this Harry Potter series. So here they're saying HONŌ Works will have A and C type and light type. Total 3 types. The type A would be a Harry Potter Quidditch version, limited to 200 pieces, sold only on J&D official website. When purchasing the type C, 30% discount applies to type A. In type C, what do you have? Harry, Ron, and Hermione, all in one set. One set only, 3 figures. Only 800 pieces. Silicone, rooted hair, multiple end parts. Sold on both official website and partnership sites. All pets of the 3 main characters will appear, and the most detailed items for Harry, Ron, and Hermione. The same applies to HONŌ Works Light as well. The ends that all fingers can move is replaced with multiple end parts due to their size and force stability. And then they offer a light version, each figure sold separately, that they mention is the best PVC products with sculpted hair, and the PVC version of the heads with the same sculpture. So basically, the same sculpture, same, and accessories and rolling eye system are the same to HONŌ Works. We aim for mass production beyond the prototype. After receiving pre-orders for a month, we produce all of the corresponding quantities. No worries about sold out. What do you guys have to say about this?
Goodness. I think a lot of things about this. I think it's really interesting to see that J&D is doing this so-called light version. Part of me does wonder that they've realized that the silicone pricing is maybe a step too far for a lot of collectors, and maybe some people are still a bit dubious about the longevity of it. So I think it's interesting that they're now offering different product SKUs, and by the description you've given, it sounds like that's not a capped number like the silicone version. So that could be an interesting tactic for them. I think the thing that's kind of gonna hurt them with their 6 scale figures is the fact that they're just doing stuff that everyone else has already done. So it's just a bit of a shame that we've got these new contenders in the market and they're all kind of doing the same thing. What's the price going to be like? I think that's going to be an interesting question. How will it compare to in-art? And I guess the one thing that I think they've done, which is quite clever, is giving you that opportunity to buy the bundle all together. Because some people have said, you know, they announced Harry with art. They weren't sure if they were going to do the other kids. They didn't pre-order, and now they're kind of left in that situation where if they can't get all three, they don't want it. So I think it's interesting to see them offer this, because before it was all about the realism and lifelike, and this is what we're doing, the best of the best. So to see them doing this, is that a little bit of humble pie? Maybe. Depends how you want to interpret it. I like the fact they're doing the Quidditch version. I think that's kind of cool to have something a little bit different, but I don't know. Are there people, and if there's Harry Potter fans, please chime in. Are there people that would want figures from both companies? And I say that as someone that loved the books, enjoyed the movies. I was really into Harry Potter. But as you mentioned earlier in the show, Joelle, like, there's not every movie you love you want to collect from, and Harry Potter's never been an IP that I felt I need to collect things from. So I don't know if the timing of this is going to hurt them at all.
The thing is, at this moment in art already have the 3 on pre-order, on production, basically. And what I'm thinking here is not about the three kids, because I already have the in-art versions. I'm not going to get a J&D, no matter what quality it is. But I'm intrigued here because J&D basically is already telling you they are going to do Draco Malfoy, Hagrid, and Snape. And in art, I don't think they are going into Hagrid, because it seems like John said it is a very big figure or something like that. Snape probably. Malfoy, I don't know if they are going to do it. But I didn't want to mix and match J&D and in art. But honestly, I also wouldn't want a Malfoy. For me, I would be cool with Dumbledore, Hagrid, and Snape. I think that would be cool. And with the teacher, the lady, what's her name? The one with the exactly. I would like that one. I would be fine with that. But I mean, I don't know if he's very smart from J&D to go into this series, especially once in art. Most people that wanted Harry Potter figures, they already pre-ordered the in art ones. I don't know if there's still anyone left for the J&D. It depends what will be this light price. If it's a very attractive price, under $300, I can see this selling well. Because the Type C, it will be very expensive. Especially it's 800 pieces only. It's a 3-pack, 800 pieces with silicone rooted hair. This will be a 3-pack for maybe 1500, something like that. I really don't know. Mario was saying here, what about this? Gonna be interesting to see J&D compete within arts in quality. Yeah. Tremble Dust, is it me or does it seem like Warner Brothers is making both companies do Potter and not so much in art and J&D decisions? Probably. Who knows? Maybe they sign an agreement, a contract, and say you need to do Harry Potter stuff first, and then you can go on for other stuff. I don't think the books costed people thousands of dollars to collect and purchase. Of course no. Of course no. 160's nuts, how are you? They should done the opposite and started at the end movies and said they were working backwards. How are they so bad at business? We don't know if he's in position from WB that they need to do the Sorcerer's Stone or Philosopher's Stone, what name you prefer, first. They cannot go into the older movies. Probably that's that. Or maybe they don't want be. I don't know if Asmus. I don't know what version of Harry Potter Asmus did. YGB, but the thing is, if we are talking about the Sorcerer's Stone, you didn't. I think Voldemort doesn't appear in Sorcerer's Stone, right? Himself doesn't appear.
No, I think it's later on. I think it's like the 3rd or 4th movie that he finally appears in his, I guess, true Voldemort form. Because you have him as
Figurecraft in the house.
Tom Riddle in the second one.
Philly? Flixen, can anyone tell me where I can buy in art figures? I live in Sweden. You can buy, you could have bought the Dune, the Paul Atreides from Dune, you could buy directly on InArt website because they had global license. If you want to buy InArt figures, you are in Sweden, your best bet at this moment is a 1/6 kit, because Kit ships worldwide. You can buy from Kit, but the thing is, I don't know which InArt figures. We can check. I don't know if we can go there to take a walk at 1/6 Kit website, because I don't know what figures they still have up for pre-order at this moment. Let me see if the website opens, because Kit website, Jesus Christ. Share this.
Did,
okay, let's see.
Did pre-orders for Hermione close already?
I don't know which ones they still have. They still have open for pre-order. Okay, you still have Ron Weasley, the standard version, and the deluxe version. You still have him for pre-order. You still have Hermione up for pre-order. That's all you have. You have the stone diorama, but it's only the diorama for Gandalf. But you can still pre-order Ron and Hermione. Yeah, that's all you have here at this moment. In art, you always need to pre-order as fast as possible, because once they close the pre-orders, then it's difficult to get. You still can get Ron and Hermione. That's what you still can get. Let me see here. James saying, I'm not the Harry Potter guy, I've never seen or read anything from this IP. Oh really? J&D stuck within art, both no Marvel or Star Wars, so they lose, because probably no chance for 1/6 figures. J&D already said, the guy in a live stream, he was very transparent. He basically said that there was no chance for them to get license for Marvel for 1/6 and Star Wars. Hot Toys has the exclusivity for that, and they are not going to leave that license. He was very transparent. He said that Hot Toys, they got the license very early, and they are not going to give out the licenses. No way. Are Ron and Hermione the first in art figures do not sell out POs? Probably yes, because Harry Potter, John also said that the pre-orders for Harry, they were very, very low, way lower than they were expecting. So I think this line, the Harry Potter line, probably the pre-orders are really low. If the Harry Potter pre-orders were low, you could only predict that Hermione and Ron will be low too, because no one will get to Ron and Hermione without Harry. So this is it's basically what happened, and then comes the fear that they see these pre-orders so low that they may considering, why are we going to do Dumbledore, or why are we going to do Snape? If no one wants the kids, now they are going they are not going to PO the rest. Tremble Dust, yeah, I don't expect either InArt or J&D to get 1/6 action figure license for Marvel. Hot Toys got that on lock unless something drastic happens. Exactly, that is completely locked for them. He did say Harry was not lower than Pennywise. Oh, so Pennywise was kind of lower, but Pennywise still in here in China you can still see Pennywise appearing stock here and there, not at the retail price, of course, already with the inflated price, but yeah. José, João didn't say hi to me. Hi José, how are you? Buenos dias, ¿qué tal? Sorry, bro. Is Christian doing noises with the camera closed?
I'm still here.
But why you don't open the camera?
I have my reasons, sorry.
I have reasons. I'm naked. I cannot open the camera. I'm naked. But yeah, that's it is for Harry Potter and J&D. Let me see in our topics. Beautiful. What defines as a feeling? And we are running out of topics. Beautiful. And we are only with 1 hour and 15 minutes. Oh yeah, exactly. I wanted to check about this. Helen actually reminded me before we start. The Jazzinc, the 66. We are getting it seems like we are getting a new version. The season 3. I don't want to open the movie. Okay, there's a wait list, so I can go directly to them. Seems I cannot. There's only a video here. There is no any photos, right? It looks like
there were some images in the group, but they looked like they were incomplete sort of renders because they're still working on the designs for it. So the video, so I watched the video that Yost put up. It was about 10 minutes, and he was kind of talking about the differences between, I guess, what you could call the 66 and the 68 Batmobile, because he was quite, he was saying that they weren't going to redo the 66. He said that wasn't how they rolled. They're not doing reissues. So what they did was they were looking at doing this season 3 version that had differences. And he talked about the fact that one of the differences was going to be the paint application. He said the 66 Batmobile they did had quite a high gloss paint finish, that this one wouldn't be as glossy as that. He talked about some of the differences with the interior of the car and even the sort of Batman symbol on the door and how that's kind of mounted. And I think the tires were another one. The tires have a few differences, and the sort of back section of the car. So he was trying to talk through what those differences were, and then he showed some of these early renders and was just encouraging people to join the wait list if they were wanting to get this one, because I think he said there was about 300 people that were on the 66 wait list. They weren't going to convert. People still wanted the vehicle, so I think this was his trying to appease the community.
But wait a moment. I think if he's going to do this, I think this is in the same line of Hot Toys doing the DeLoreans, because as far as I'm seeing here, the car structure is the same. You would be using the same mold that he used for the 66, and then just adding pieces here and there, changing tire here, changing the tires, changing the overall paint of the car. Is the same thing that Hot Toys does with the DeLorean, this is how you win money, because you don't need to invest in molds. You have a mold already done. This is how you profit with a mold that you did previously already. This is how you profit. Keith is saying a good amount of 66 owners are pissed about the idea that he would do this. They think it's a cash grab. I don't know if it's a cash grab, but business-wise, it's very smart to do this, because the money that invested in the mold for the 66. Now we need to capitalize on that mold, and I don't condemn him for this.
Well, that's what I thought was interesting about the video. Was at the start he was very, we don't do reissues, we're not doing that. He was pointing out a lot of differences, but then I'm pretty sure he was saying it would be quite a quick release as well, and that maybe it would be out sort of early next year. And I'm going, if you can turn it around that quickly, that makes me think you can reuse a lot of the parts.
The mold will be reused. Like if we're saying, I agree, 90 to 95% of that mold can be reused. And you need to think of one thing. Now that we are going into this, because Jazzinc is all about accuracy and the small differences between here and there. I wouldn't be surprised in the future if we revisit the same 89 Batmobile and does a Batman Returns version with some slight changes on the car, because they will find changes in the car that was on the Returns that was not on the 89, and again using the same mold. And it's like James is seeing here, and Tremble Dust is running a business, so exactly, is a business, is making profit, is one of the priorities. Not mad at him for this. Is a variant, right? Is a variant, is what we can call to this. Is a variant. And the molds are done. The molds need to be used. I don't know. The difference aren't significant enough. I don't know. I see this car here. At least the colors are different, right? Because I'm not very well versed.
This isn't complete though. Like Yost was saying in the video, they still had to do, I think, add some of the red trim and things like that. So this was kind of an early design he was working on. So it's not complete. Because when I first visually saw this, I was the same as you. I was like, oh, this looks quite different. But then when I saw the video, I was like, okay, there's more to come of it, because he was showing some images of the actual car, and he was highlighting.
Maybe I'm really very ignorant about this car. But Keith Lee is saying the reason 66 owners will be mad about the 68 being made is a possibility that the value of the 66 will go down. Are the cars the same paint, everything the same with some extras, or is a different completely color? Because I don't know. Let me check if I can find a photo for me to have an idea.
He already said that in the video. He was saying that the first 66 was a really high gloss paint because that's what the group voted for, but this new version would not be as high gloss as the original one. So he did say there was going to be some differences in the paint application. So he's already addressed that in the video.
Let me check if I can find here. I don't think I can see anything here that will show me any comparison of the two cars.
What are you looking for exactly?
No, because when I was checking here, the original movie Batmobile 6668.
Yeah.
And it's the same car. I don't see any difference.
Yeah, Yost talks through the video the differences. Like, there's definitely that sort of, sorry, not a car person, but that sort of center part between Batman and Robin that kind of forms the roof. He was saying that, I think, became higher.
Different paint,
the wheels, the steering wheel.
A bunch
there
of
was a few things
parts
he
that
detailed.
would need to be changed, about 40 plus parts. So it would be a 66 upgraded 66. James saying, used to have been an integral part of the collecting community for years. I am happy to see him getting some success after all his hard work. He's an authentic guy and always listen to collectors. Yeah, I agree with that. I watch reruns of the Adam West bets, not trying to get the car. I don't see an issue unless what Keith Lee is saying is true. And Calvin saying there's several different details on this one. Mike saying center part. I'm just messing with you, Helen. Other than the matte finish, the rest differences are subtle. Okay, I thought was a completely different paint, like different colors and everything. I would ask the collectors who are angry. So you mad because you can't get your money back on the vehicle or make a profit of it? Yeah, maybe used just clear the waters, could made a poll on his group, asking the owners of the 66, what do you think about this, or would you be interested, or you would be against? I don't know. But sooner or later, this would happen for sure. And this is not the first time. If you guys remember the BVS, he did 3 versions of it, or I don't know how many versions. So it's a business, you guys. We also need to understand about this. It's the same thing of the as the Hot Toys. They just reissued the 89, the Batmobile, and I have the original one for so many years, and doesn't make a difference for me. Magenta pink pinstripes on semi-gloss set in black. Should be some subtle differences, but I don't know. Most people, the question you need to ask is, if you used to have the two, if you have the 2 versions at the same time to pre-order, which one would you pre-order? Most probably you will go as with the 66, the original one, not this one. So 2 and 112 scale, yeah, it's just business. Exactly, it's business. We also need to understand this from Jazzinc as a company that need to have a business running perspective. We also need to see this, especially when you have molds for these huge things that are not being used, and you can reuse them to do variants. Please don't use the term reissue with used. Okay, I will not. A variant. The matte finish on his Batmobile doesn't do it for me. I'm with João on it not affecting me. Happy for anyone who wants it. Similar to the DeLorean, it's a quick win for use. I don't see it as an upgrade, just a variant. Exactly, like I was saying, the DeLorean, Hot Toys uses the same car, changes the Mr. Fusion. Okay, here is Mark II. Now add some pieces in the front. Okay, here is Mark III. Easy. Just saw that 89 Batmobile at the Hot Toys base in Shanghai. It's really good. I posted a video on Anthony and Dante's Facebook group. Yeah, the Batmobile, the 89, the Hot Toys one, Helen, has it on pre-order. I think, I don't know, maybe you will receive it soon. I have the original one, and I'm still happy with it.
I don't feel like it's really released that much, because I have not really seen people in America talk about receiving it from Sideshow, and we get stuff so much later in Australia. So I don't really know how widely released the Hot Toys one is yet. If you're in America and you've got it on pre-order and you got it, let me know, because the original estimate for pop culture was like August, September. But if people in the United States aren't getting it and we're almost in July, I can't think there's any way we're getting it in Australia in August and September. We only just got Valkyrie released here last week, so we're super far behind releases at the moment here.
It feels more a way of circumventing a reissue. I prefer something widely different to encourage new orders from all collectors. Well said, well said. And I think we are going to close here, because we ran out of stuff to talk. Christian is also completely out. Ellen, Keith is saying that people are starting to get them from Sideshow. I receive a notice from a collector zone, the 89 Batmobile getting ready to ship. Cool. Haven't heard anyone in US. I concur, Ellen. I just got shipping notice for Black Adam from Pop Culture. 16 Fix is here. Wait, I want to hear what Ellen thinks about the leaked image from the new Superman movie.
Oh goodness. I did see the pictures. I'm probably the worst person to ask, because I kind of don't really go hunting for trailers and news about things. I thought it looked good. I know some people didn't like part of the costume. I'm kind of the person that waits to see the final product, and I say that because when Anne Hathaway got cast as Catwoman, I thought that was a horrible decision, and then when I saw the movie, I thought she was a brilliant Catwoman. So I try to reserve judgment on these things for now, but I thought it looked good. I'm still probably like a few people a bit bummed that I don't know that Henry Cavill got the greatest run in the role. I would have liked to have seen more of him, but everything's being rebooted, so this is where we're at. And as someone who has always really enjoyed DC movies, and that's what got me into all this superhero stuff, I'm really hopeful that James Gunn can turn things around for DC, because it's been pretty slim pickings as a DC fan for recent history. So I've got my fingers crossed, and I think I've said on the stream before, super looking forward to seeing Millie Alcock as Supergirl. That's something I'm looking forward to as well. So I'm hoping that'll be awesome, as Joe and Christian both abandoned me on the internet. So that's fun. Just me. Oh, you're still there, Christian. Hello.
Yeah.
How's your voice?
Not too good. Not too good.
Oh.
It'll be alright. I hope so.
Where's Joel gone?
I have no idea.
Goodness. Just trying to see what are people saying in the comments. Yeah, Keith's saying he's open-minded about the new Superman movie. I think that's the best way to be. I personally find that some of these movies that have been really highly criticized, it's been based on the trailers, and I always use examples like Ant-Man Quantumania. I went in there and I enjoyed it. It was an Ant-Man movie. I never take them seriously, but so many people were like, they promised an Endgame type event. And I was like, well, that's because you watch the trailers. And I feel like I'm a lot of a happier person not seeing the trailers, because I feel like you don't get those best bits. You don't know all the bits that are coming in the movie. I still like to go to the cinema and be surprised. Maybe I'm the only one. I work with someone who's always like, did you see the trailer? Did you see this? And I'm like, it's been 7 years. And every time you've asked me if I've seen the trailer, I'm like, no. So you need to stop asking me if I've seen the trailer, because I don't watch the trailers anymore. Anyways.
Even the Marvels, I mean, even the MCU right now, they will never get another Endgame level kind of movie series, I guess. And no franchise is gonna get another Endgame level. We just have to live with it. It's not gonna happen. That bar is set up too high. Just let go, guys. But that aside, Acolyte. God damn. Jesus, really? You guys screwed that up real good. MCU. I don't have to say anything about MCU because you guys all know. Yeah, Penguin. I can't wait. I hope they do a good job. I feel like the.
So, are you up to date on House of the Dragon? Are you enjoying it so far this season, Christian?
I am. I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm not sure if Joel is here, but though that is a good show. That is a good show.
Yeah.
What is a good show?
House of the Dragon?
Ah, I thought you were talking about Acolyte.
Yeah, Christian was telling everyone how much he loves it. I'm joking.
You like Acolyte?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Joel.
No.
No, Acolyte is amazing for falling asleep. Amazing.
Yeah. I just tried watching it at the subway.
No.
In
the subway.
Yeah, it was a good time killing kind of show. It was like, I just turned my brain off. I was like, I still haven't finished it. Like I'm stuck on episode 4. Like I'm guessing I'm in the middle of it, and
everyone is talking about that the Sith.
Yeah, I saw that picture like too many
for
times
me,
on Facebook.
because everyone's saying, "Oh, that looks amazing." For me, it looks like the kid that doesn't have anything to wear on Halloween and just throws the most just ask the grandfather to do a mask and then just put some robe and that's it. I think
the thing is,
I don't
there's
like.
nothing. There's nothing mysterious about the helmet. Like, why would you put like teeth marks on the helmet? Like, you look like a fucking shark. It's like what? It's like you look like you wore something. Yeah, like what you said, Joel. It looks like a Halloween costume that is made by a 7-year-old. It's like. And did you guys see? Wait, Joel. Did you see?
Let me show you. Do you think the helmet looks like this or no? For me, it's the first thing that looks like this one. For me, looks like this. Very similar. This blood sport.
But like, Joel, did you see the Hasbro? Was it the Hasbro?
But this is a poor version of this helmet.
I don't know what company it is, but like they made the helmet like available for sale on that helmet, and it is brown, like poo poo brown. It's like, what? I mean, isn't it supposed to be black? Why would you make it like brown? It looks so ugly.
Hasbro Pulse, right?
It looks so damn ugly. It's like, why the hell would you make that brown? It's like it's ugly already. Like, I don't understand any of this marketing choices. Like, what is it supposed to be brown? Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Oh goodness.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly, Helen. Yeah.
It's
like, what the heck?
Oh, it just reminds me of like a Wish version of Jack Skellington or something like that.
That helmet is made of a metal that shorts out a lightsaber. That was cool.
Oh right.
Oh. You from all people would come here to defend Star Wars.
Good on you, Mario.
This is the worst helmet design in the whole of the Star Wars franchise. It's probably brown in the show, but the scenes are so dark it comes off as black. Christian, we saw them fighting in the dark. That's why it looks black.
It's always the lighting, dude. It's always the lighting.
Always the lighting.
Yeah, it is.
I haven't watched a single episode of the Acolyte. I watched the first, the second, and I think the third. The third, I think, is the one that finishes with this stranger guy, right? And then the fourth and the fifth, I haven't seen it. I don't know if I'm going. I don't know.
I don't even know. Like, I don't keep up. I don't know.
Agent Silver Fox, at the end of the episode 5, you see its real color. Do you think Hot Toys are going into this Acolyte stuff with figures?
Hell no.
Latest episode was crazy. Crazy good or crazier as not good?
I mean,
I don't know if it's worth to go to watch the 4th and 5. I can't defend the look of the helmet. Say what you will, episode 5 was quite enjoyable, so maybe I'm going to see the episode 4 and 5. Let's see. Luminara in the house. Hello, hi Luminara. How are you?
Hello.
Welcome.
Can I
Did
ask
people
you
clown
guys?
Kylo?
Oh, sorry,
Yes?
I was gonna say, can I ask you guys a quick question? Just because I saw a promo for the last season of the Umbrella Academy. Is anybody still watching that? Because I'm very much debating if I want to see it through to the bitter end, because the last series really didn't hold me
You know
as
what?
much as previous seasons.
I watched the first season. I loved it. The second season started to watch, didn't like, and I stopped it there. I think the first season was really good.
It's kind,
Is that the show with the monkeys?
The monkey is not the monkeys, it's the monkey.
Oh, it's a monkey. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
They won't have time to make Acolyte figures. Deadpool train is coming in fast. I think you are all betting too much on the Deadpool, and you will all get disappointed when you see what Hot Toys is going to do. I quite like this episode, to be honest. Gym Collector, how are you? Was entertaining and pretty brutal for Disney. Oh, so maybe I really need to go to see
then
this.
I will check that out. Yeah, if it was like.
I want Hot Toys to go into Acolyte figures just to watch Christian blow his own mind. I don't know, probably yes. I really don't know where Hot Toys is going. Mitchell Lawrence, the helmet design reminds me of the giant bullet and chain from Super Mario.
Oh.
Bob Dylan wants
good
it Umbrella's
comparison.
conclusion.
Yeah.
Struggled through the last season of Umbrella's Academy. I'm committed, I'll finish it off. Episode 5 was the best, the fight choreography was awesome. Okay, so means that we need all back into Acolyte. We need to back into that. Acolyte is how many episodes? Is it 8 episodes?
Ooh, that many?
Maybe MYC will give us a statue of these. Oh wait, yeah. Oh wait.
Mario.
Everyone's talking good things about last episode. It's 8 episodes, okay.
Okay.
Big Rib, how are you? Hello everyone. It's 8 episodes, Acolyte. And then Skeleton Crew is not coming soon, right?
It's supposed to be this around fall this year, I think.
Okay.
Around September-ish. Yeah, something like that.
Okay. So it's all Deadpool until then.
Yeah. so all
Andor
Deadpool.
season 2, I don't think it's coming that soon. too.
Andor season 2. It's just gonna be another. This is gonna be the same story, but just a Rogue One, but a series.
No, but I liked Andor a lot. I enjoyed a lot that first season.
Don't get me wrong, I
I
enjoyed
really-
it too. But
I
it's
really
not
liked
gonna be
Andor.
anything new. Like, yeah.
But there's no date.
Just give me more Dune figures and I'll be happy.
Jesus Christ, Dune. No one is talking more about Dune. Dune is done. He's dead. Gone.
Yeah, that hype really.
That hype,
Dialed
I
down.
told you, it's 1 month. That hype completely died. It was 1 month.
No,
but
like,
he's with
no one
every.
is talking about it.
He's with everything. He's with everything
Yeah.
because we have too much shit being thrown at our face. So you don't have time. You don't have time to process and to catalog the stuff. Dune finished. Now we got Mad Max. Mad Max finished. Now we got Godzilla. Godzilla finished. Now we got Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes. Now we got The Boys. Now we got Acolyte. Now we got is always more. In 30 years time, the teenagers of today, in 30 years time, when they are 40, like we are now, we, as me and Helen, not as you, Christian, they will not remember the movies as we did, because our memories of movies is very specific movies that we have great memories of those. They will not remember this. They will remember some things,
Yeah.
because they are watching new movies every week, so it's impossible.
They're only gonna like remember like, oh, there was the Marvel movie. They're not gonna even call it like MCU.
They will say that there was the Marvel
Iron Man
series, there was the Star
movies.
Wars stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It will be
Oh, I
like
think I
that.
saw something like with the Batman and some white people movies.
So Larry's allowed to sit on the couch and I'm not?
Well, Larry is white.
Hey, you chose me.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Oh my god, this is so
I love that
racist.
clip.
Today when I was
Join, you're
opening
muted.
Netflix, the homepage Netflix, and I saw that
Is it just
Flash.
me or is he muted?
No, that
Is it me? Am I
I-
muted?
is. You are not muted. Why you are
No.
muted?
The hell? What the fuck?
The MB Dyson 829, how are you? Some people barely remember the first Avengers films. Tremble Dust, you are not wrong. 80s and 90s were a golden age that will never come again. I mean, because we lived that, right? But for this new generation, they don't know. For them, this now, the present is the best thing that ever happened. So it's different, but yeah, those times were really cool. Christian's hype, it's the only thing he likes. Oh my god, I thought that was another ad that popped up. But Mike, are you getting like ads every 5 minutes? Because I think it seems you are the person that get more ads on the stream. People would say the 50s, 60s were a golden age of film 7. Exactly. Every generation would say that their generation was the best. It's normal. But for sure was different. I would say until the, let's say, until the mid 90s. After that, everything changed with internet and with digital music. Everything became more dispersible. More. It's not the same thing, right? Nowadays, I would say very few people will buy CDs now. No one will buy a CD. No one buys that. Now whatever you want to listen, you just go to Spotify and you listen whatever you want. You don't. Very few people now will sit through a whole album like before, that you would buy a CD, you listen to the whole album and enjoy the album. Now no one does that. You just listen. One music here, one there. So it's different. Times change, and it's normal. I just think it's cool that people like born in, for example, for me, born in the 80s, right? It's like we are the only generation that lived those years, lived the 90s. We live the era before internet, after internet, and the era before mobile phones and with mobile phones. We were in the transition. We lived the transition, and I think that's cool, because we had the best of both worlds.
Oh yeah, I'm often grateful that social media wasn't a thing when I was a teenager. I'm very glad that was not around then.
Did you did so many bad things?
No, just like,
you would be exposed now.
It's just like,
Jesus.
People need to think about their digital footprint, and that's my concern. When people join social media at such a young age, like, just because you've deleted it doesn't mean you've deleted it. And like, I remember, story time with Helen. Like, I worked at a summer camp in America many years ago, and I was a bit older than the people I worked with. And there was one young girl in college, and she would like befriend everyone that worked at the camp, the owner, all these senior people. But then she'd have these fights with her boyfriend, and she'd go to Facebook and she'd post these big long rants, and then she'd delete them. And I remember trying to sit her down to be like, mate, like, you got to think about what you're posting, because you've like befriended all these people and they're seeing this, and that's going to impact the way that they think of you, your reputation. Like, people don't often think of that, and they share so much of their lives. But even, you know, I've got friends who are parents, and I watch them sharing so much of their children, and I'm like, they didn't even get a choice. Like, they've got this whole digital footprint that they had no say in. So I'm so grateful that this stuff wasn't around, because anything about me that's online, I've, as an adult, been able to kind of make that decision and that choice. It's not been made for me by other people, and it's not been made by a version of me that doesn't have the same maturity as today. So I'm always grateful for the fact we didn't have this stuff when I was a teenager. God knows what I would have posted.
Yeah. That's true. Nothing is truly deleted, for sure.
100%.
I think the design is kind of cool. If you made a shattering sound, it'd be like interesting. The helmet. Yeah, it's a helmet. Do you still remember the sound when you would connect the internet? In the beginning, it was that.
Oh, the modem, yeah. I even remember. Did you have ICQ?
Mom, don't use the phone. I'm on the internet. Fuck.
Like the little noises ICQ used to make when you got a message. It was like, oh.
ICQ, yeah.
I remember
ICQ
all
was
of it.
was the one with the flower, the symbol, right? Was the
yeah,
flower?
and you had a number. You had like this number,
exactly.
and that was your
It's
member number. And that's
What's
how
your
people could
ICQ
find you.
number?
Yeah.
And
The good
after
old
ICQ,
days.
then was the MSN Messenger, was a very
Yeah.
popular one. The Messenger.
And MIRC, the internet
That-
relay
that-
chat channels.
That was the first one.
What is
before,
that?
Oh, was that
before
first, was it?
That was the first one. That
I
was
remember
the best.
having that and ICQ together.
That was the best.
Yeah.
I think that is the design. There was other social platforms. I think the name was i5. I think that was the first one that appeared. i5 and then was MySpace.
Oh, I'm not aware of High Five.
Love that was born in 97. Just now I'm at the age when I have to consider if I have long enough left to wait for pre-orders. I feel you. One day we shall tell stories to our grandchildren about Collectors Unite, about how Christian is a stepfather to many, and how Helen left the Acolyte, and how João got in art Korean drama figures made. Oh, I would love to. Oh, AOL chat. Because AOL and Yahoo, I think they were more in US. AOL for sure was in the US more.
Yeah.
In Europe, we had more was ICQ and IRC.
All I remember is the MSN.
Hanging up on someone else, so much more power, and you could slam the receiver. Exactly.
So true. Very true. I saw this video recently where they had like a sort of split screen and they were asking people from different generations like, how do you dial a phone? And you see some people like with the old rotisserie dial and how do you hang up a phone? And then you've got the young ones just pressing the smartphone. I'm like, oh, it's
I had a friend that, one of my best friends, but I didn't like his dad every time, because I had to call their home, right? When I was searching for him, every time I called the home, if it was the dad answering the phone, I would immediately hang up because they already knew. Because if someone hang up was me, then my friend would answer the next ring, because I would never talk. I listen to his father, I hang up the phone. I will not going to talk.
That's hilarious.
Now those were the days, yeah. Now we are entering here a very hard nostalgia time. The movies, TVs from 80s and 90s get so many collectibles that we are willing to pay thousands for. There's never been anything like that and will never be again. Totally. That I agree with you. I completely agree with you. Preach, Ellen. However, I also remember a professor in university saying about the internet, unless you are in a position of power and fame, nobody cares about what you have to say. It's true.
Yeah, but I know when I'm interviewing people for jobs, I'll have a look online to see what's there.
So you when you interview people for jobs, you are going to stalk their profiles.
100%. 100%.
But you only can stalk so much. You only can stalk so much. You cannot find. Some people are very good at hiding their
and some people are not. You'd be
footprint.
really surprised. Some people are not.
So I'm guessing this is not happening to you guys over there, but over here, if you're applying to a major company, you need to put your social network, like your SNS address or
Wow.
ID. And if
Your
you
what?
look sus, yeah, and if
Okay.
you look, and if that, let's say it's, I don't know, Facebook or Instagram, and if it looks like you just made it like a week ago, that's not a good sign. That's not a green light. So you need to put your legit ID there for them to kind of look through and see what kind of person you are. And this applies to like Samsung, LG, and whatever. So like if you want to go into a major company, that you better keep your the internet footprints pretty clean.
There you go.
Yeah. You guys don't do
But
that?
Trembledess is saying that even in US courts during discovery asking for social media info. Yeah, it's basically. Even better, ask someone with below 30 how to use a microfiche. I also don't know how to use one. We didn't use much of those. My school had a CD-ROM database search system, the successor to microfilm. This is why I don't have social media. I don't want something to get taken out of context and potentially hurt my chances at, say, a job down the line. Yeah, I can see that. That's why many people, even on Facebook, they have their, for example, they are in our group, like the 1/6 scale groups and everything, but they are not using their real names. They are just using some different names. They have accounts only for these for the groups or something like that. I'm stupid. I'm using my real Facebook account, but I don't do anything on Facebook. If you go to my profile, my real page, Facebook page, my profile, I don't post anything there. Well, I think the last post I did was 2013. 10 years. That is my last post on Facebook. I don't share stuff on
yeah.
I don't share stuff on Facebook, especially personal stuff. No, I don't share anything. I've been applying to roles for the last 2 months and the form has never asked for my social media. Only LinkedIn, mind you. They do ask for my ethnicity and sexual orientation, which is odd. Completely odd now, the sexual
I didn't
orientation.
think you're allowed to ask people that stuff. At least in Australia, you can't.
You cannot ask in Australia?
No, because it's considered, it could be grounds for discrimination. You can't ask, like for example, like you can't ask a woman, like if they've got children, things like that, because it could be considered discrimination.
Interesting. No job is getting my social media accounts. Your hot toys criticism could be held against you. Jesus. Shiny, my social media is literally just figure stuff. I don't even have family and friends. That's a smart way. There was a debate about using social media to determine to hire someone. Oh, that seemed to have died down, saying it's privacy invasion, but you made a profile on a publicly shared system. In the US, can opt not to answer those type of questions. Yeah, at least you can choose not to answer. That's fair. But I know for example, a problem that has been happening here in China is big companies, the bigger companies, they are not hiring anyone with over 35 years old. They don't want.
Oh, really?
They don't want people. They don't want people over 35.
Same here.
They don't want people over 35. They want the bigger companies. They are laying off most people that are already in the 40s. You are no good already. We need the new generation, the AI generation. That's what we want. We want the new kids. It's a problem. It's really a problem. Because up until now, we still companies did value a lot the experience, the years of experience you have in the job. That meant a lot. Seems now not so much. Seems now the experience doesn't mean as much, at least here. I'm feeling this a lot because I have a lot of friends in high positions, and they are telling me that they are, maybe this is the last year, maybe they are going to be laid off because the companies are replacing them for younger people. The catch-22 is some way maybe you're not answering the question, Susan, that may impact hiring decisions. Depends on human resources in the company. Movie content saying, I work for the state of California and they ask in applications, but there's an option, prefer not to answer. There you go. At least that. Collectors Unite, we are talking about jobs, we are talking about this kind of stuff. We are going deep tonight. We are going deep. This is because I wanted to end the stream, and I don't know if it was Tremble Dust or was Keith Lee that wanted to hear Helen's thoughts about Superman. And
you disappeared and we started talking
exactly,
about TV.
In the 4 minutes that I disappeared and I back, you turned this live stream into war, into jobs, politics, everything, but not
me personally. Yeah, okay.
Not you personally, but Somehow.
But that
Well,
was
people
4
didn't
minutes.
want us to go.
Really?
It's nice to be wanted.
What? Repeat that again.
I said people didn't want us to go, and it's nice to be wanted.
Okay,
Exactly.
I give you that one. Let me check here one thing that I may have to share.
There's a mosquito here. I'm trying to get my blood. Motherfucker.
There's a mosquito here. I was seeing this photo today, but this
Oh
Deadpool,
yeah, I saw this heaps.
this Deadpool, this is the one we already have. But the suit, the red, they seem a bit different. Interesting.
Can I ask you guys a question? This is my theory based on absolutely nothing, because as I said before, I don't watch trailers and I don't chase movie news. Do we think there's any possibility in Deadpool 3, sorry if this is a spoiler, but too bad, that Wade Wilson gets his looks restored and we get a Deadpool figure that has a proper Ryan Reynolds head sculpt? Because there's a part of me that thinks there'd be a lot of people who would love to have Deadpool and Wolverine with a proper Hugh and proper Ryan Reynolds head sculpt. Do we think that's
Mario,
anywhere in the realm
Sorry.
of possibility?
I already watched that today. It's, I don't know. I already don't know what is a political debate anymore. I don't think. I think that. I don't know. I didn't like the tone they both used. It was an hour full of nothing. I didn't learn anything from that. You guys know what you are talking about.
I don't know what that is, but
The
The debate
presidential
between
debate in the
the-
US. Yeah.
The Trump and Biden. It was 1 hour and a half full of nothing.
I mean,
They were the stuff they
discussion
were
with
they were
Trump,
they were
like-
the stuff they were throwing at each other. It was, I was like, are these guys going for presidency of United States? They were talking private stuff, the wives of each other. So what the hell are you guys talking here? No, I'm not. Jesus.
the sad part is it works in the US where they eat that stuff. I don't know. They like it. That's why they do it. Apparently.
We are
Yeah.
doomed.
The only
No,
the
you are
only
not. You are
comment-
not doomed. You are not doomed.
The only comment I'll make is I seriously don't know how people in the US can put up with how long these presidential campaigns are, because you've got all the primaries, all the this, who's going to be the candidate. It feels like it's such a drawn out process. Like, we have an election here and we might have 2 or 3 months of advertising and debates, and I find that too much. So I don't know how you guys in the US put up with how long it seems to take for this process to happen every time there's an election.
They
But
probably
anyways,
make a
back
really
to-
detailed fucked up skull prototype, but the final product will look smooth and normal. Yeah, that you are not wrong.
Yeah, back to Helen's topic. Like, maybe we'll get a good, a clean-faced Ryan Reynolds. Maybe.
I don't
We'll
think
never
so.
know.
No, because I'm thinking, what
Doesn't
would
make any
you
sense.
buy
Doesn't make any
a
sense for
third
Deadpool.
Deadpool?
No, doesn't make any sense.
But then why would you buy another Deadpool? Something
hope
like
he fucking
that would
dies.
be what would make people buy another Deadpool.
Deadpool is the man. Is the different? They already said. I don't know who said last week that the suit is a bit different. The red is more vibrant or something like that.
Really?
Vibrant schmibrant. People want head sculpts.
No one wants head sculpts. You want Deadpool
Yes, they
exactly
do.
like this. You want Deadpool exactly like this?
I think there would be people that would like to have these characters, but with the actors' head sculpts. I do think that's true.
Yeah, they would, and it would make more sense. But the sad part is, like, Hot Toys never does anything kind of like sense, logical reasons or like make any good
it's true.
choices. They never do. I don't know why, and not even MCU. I just don't know why.
This is the Deadpool that you are going to get for the movie, because there in the down says prototype display.
Yeah, but Wolverine has a version with the head sculpt, and they're not
Exactly,
showing
yeah,
that.
They're not showing that.
Of course,
so,
no,
like,
because collectors will show them like this. You don't need a head sculpt.
Okay, don't need a head sculpt. Oh, did you hear that, Shuri? No head sculpts. Don't need them.
Here, listen, read this comment, and I think that's enough for you. Read what he says. Read.
I can
Deadpool
read.
has always
but
been known to
My
wear a
point
mask.
is, there would be people that would like that head sculpt, and we don't know if something happens in this movie, Shuri, and we get normal Ryan Reynolds. And if that happened, I could then see people wanting that.
yeah.
No one wants a Ryan Reynolds.
Okay,
There's
no one.
No,
No one.
there's a
no one wants
there's
one.
A,
Okay.
no. Joel, be serious. There's
Okay,
a lot
we are.
of fans.
Wait, we are
out
60 people in the chat. I'm going to do a poll, and I'm going to ask who actually wants a stupid Ryan Reynolds head sculpt for Deadpool.
You'll be surprised.
Why am I having ads on my own? Jesus. Start a poll. I want Ryan. If I write his name wrong, don't.
Doesn't matter. Like, I actually didn't know you
you're
knew
not-
how to make polls. Good to know.
Okay.
Good to know.
Done.
I
Now
want
you guys-
a Ryan Reynolds head sculpt. Yes. Yes.
You click yes, right?
I was like, see. Yes, see.
10 vote. We have 10 votes, and we have yes is winning. This is Helen here with their accounts.
It's Shuri and Allison, mate. It's Shuri and Allison. They're voting up a
Look
storm
at this.
for Ryan
16
Reynolds.
votes, and we are yes 62% against no 65 to 35%. Jesus Christ! So everyone wants a Ryan Reynolds. Oh wait! I need to edit this poll because it's a clean head sculpt. It's not because that's okay. Too late. Let it stay as it is.
You've been talking about it. Like, people get
But
possessed.
my whole thing
Oh,
is
the free guy. That movie is. I want a scarred Reynolds sculpt kit batch with child legs and a clean sculpt for a kit batch free guy. The free guy. That movie was really cool. You saw that movie, Ellen? Free Guy
yeah
with
I've
Ryan
seen it.
Reynolds. That
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
is cool.
Even I have. Yeah.
Central Call is saying, "I want the unmasked and burger face head sculpt." Yeah, but what Helen is saying is a clean Ryan Reynolds head sculpt for Deadpool, not the burger one.
No, because I was asking, do we think there's a possibility we might see proper Ryan Reynolds, not Deadpool Ryan Reynolds?
Right.
Because, again, my whole point is, this is the third time they're doing this figure. You've got to offer something different if you're going to get people to buy a version of the figure. Because I think with everything considered, how much more expensive figures are becoming, space is at a premium. If you're not offering a substantial upgrade, is someone who's already got version 1 or 2 going to buy this? Because I'm not sure that subtle differences in the suit are going to be enough. What could be that extra thing that makes people want to buy this? I think it is a head sculpt. And I think if there was a possibility that we see normal face Ryan Reynolds, I think that would be a really smart accessory for Hot Toys to include in a deluxe Deadpool 3 figure. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Shiny. I put the Ryan Reynolds sculpt on in Art Gandalf, as he should have played him instead. Jesus.
Sure.
I'm a comic dude and having a Deadpool with Ryan's face would not be a display option for me unless it's something I want to emulate from the movie, but for comic representation, masked all the damn way. SJ is saying, but Helen, it would be like he is in the comics. Like Batman? Oh, I thought we were talking about the burn sculpt. No, it's a clean sculpt.
Yeah.
So everyone go back there and
Oh.
click in the no. Maybe he has a variant that doesn't get powers. Tremble asked, why a normal face Ryan? That's never been canon to the character. Helen is triggering here a lot of people.
God.
Do we know if the suit material on this is the same? Did the last figures have issues with flaking? The first one had issues with the belt,
the knees,
flaking,
the knees,
and the knees.
the knee pads as
but
well, and the wrists. The first
second one though.
batch, the first batch of the first figure had that issue
Yeah.
with the sleeve cuff. But my secondary point was, I'm not talking about the comics. No disrespect. There's a lot of people who love Hugh and Ryan and their bromance and would love to have that represented in figure form.
Exactly.
Okay.
Thank you for listening to my TED Talk this evening.
Your TED Talk. Let's see here. How is the poll? Just for
67%.
67.
Said
We
yes.
are still. Helen is still winning by a far margin. To answer Helen's actual question, I think it's possibility that Ryan could show up unscarred. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for answering my
And
question.
Tremble Dust says, then get a custom Ryan Reynolds at Sculpt. And Shiny says 69% of people want head according to the poll. I need Ryan to make stop motion Mint Mobile ads. And I need to go to sleep. So guys, no more politics. No more stuff. Let's all go on with our weekend. I wish you all a great weekend, of course. For Christian, we all wish him a swift recovery. Helen, you will be already out of here next week, right? So we are not going to see
I'm
you.
here next week.
Oh, you are here next week?
Next
Jesus,
week
one more
is my
week.
last week.
Oh, okay, finally.
Oh Jesus!
I'm
Actually,
kidding.
no. I think I get 2 weeks before I have to go. No, you got me for 2 more weeks.
Oh, double the trouble. We hope to back next week with more exciting stuff to talk about. I don't know if it will be a lot of stuff. I think it will be a very mellow week. Unless the Inart Batman starts to ship, and then we can all talk about the
But-
shipment. Yes?
Isn't next month,
Appreciate-
like July, supposed to be like the summer showcase?
Yeah, July. Yeah, but that is really into July. Is not
Okay.
beginning. It's already into July. Maybe the
Yeah.
14, 16, something like
Okay.
that. And oh right, I'm also going out on July 12. We are going out for a week. We are going to 1 week and a half. We are going to Mongolia. We are going to Tibet. We are going to those parts over there.
July 12th. Okay.
I need to find my inner self in Tibet. Maybe I will stay with the monks for 3 or 4 days. One thing is good. They don't need to shave my head. I already did that work for them. So
Yeah, finding finding your inner self. Okay. do bring a lightsaber, so you need to fight him. Yeah. That inner self is not gonna be soft or charming or sweet.
Joel fire
Do
Helen. No,
be
I will not
prepared.
fire Helen ever. If anything is Helen fires me. Oh no, Black Pajama Spider-Man. Dude, Black Pajama Spider-Man looks comfortable as Friday. Good luck Portugal Monday. England going out on Sunday. Portugal is done, bro. Portugal is done. I don't think he's done. A team that goes to play with Georgia like that, no, they don't deserve anything more. They don't deserve anything more. Motherfuckers, I lost $100 in that beach game.
Oh, Joel.
It's incredible. Thanks, gang. João at peace after being monkey's scary. Ooh, you cannot imagine.
Well, there's
But good luck. I think England is going far. Tiny art. I think England is going far. Portugal probably will also pass, but no more than that, because for us is even if you pass now, then you will catch France, and I don't think Portugal is in the right mindset to have France. I gotta say, it would have been nice if the symbiote suit had some cell shading to the suit. Would have been uber cool. But are we talking about the Spider-Man that we talked like 2 hours ago?
Yeah, 2 hours ago.
Okay. Anyways, guys, have a great week. Yeah. Have a great weekend. Wish you all the best. Enjoy well your weekend. Don't stay only at home. Go out. It's summer. Go out. Go
enjoy
to
a picnic.
Not picnic. Oh, take a walk in the evening. That cat really. I have a good recipe of cat soup. It's good for but I will give that later to you.
And this is
CO LWO. Yeah, LWO tonight. It's on Marcos 165 channel, 10:30 p.m. EST. So be there. I'm going to be there too. So goodbye everyone. Goodbye Talia. Goodbye Jim Collector, Tremble Dust, Keith Lee, Shiny, MB Dyson, and everyone here in the chat. You are all so supportive. And when you leave, if you haven't yet, remember to hit the like button. 14 Wellington 2. Goodbye and have all a great weekend. Let's get the hell out of here.
See ya.